अस्सलामुअलैकुम मेरा नाम समीहान व्यक्तिगत है मैं टीचर को कैंपस स्टूडेंट हूँ आज हमारा चैप्टर टॉपिक है जिसका टॉपिक है हाउ टू बी प्रेजेंट इन एवरी मोमेंट तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं नीचे वीडियो से कुछ क्वेश्चंस करेंगे और हेलो चैट जीपीटी
Hey there. Good to hear from you. How's it going?
I have some questions about how to present in every moment.
That's a great topic. Being present, interested in it. Was it something you read or just
The first question is that what does it mean to be a present in every moment?
Yeah, that's a really good starting point. Being present basically means fully engaging with what's happening right now, like not dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. It's about tuning into your senses, your thoughts, and your surroundings, just being here in this moment.
Why is mindful important in daily life?
Absolutely. Mindfulness can really help you reduce stress, improve focus, and even boost your emotional regulation. When you're mindful, you notice little things, a sound, a feeling, and that can help you respond to life more calmly and clearly.
How can being present improve mental wealth?
Yeah, that's a big one. When we're present, we're less caught up in regrets or anxieties about the future, so it kind of gives our minds a break from that constant mental clutter. Plus, when we pay attention to what's happening, we often respond with more peace, more clarity, and less reactivity.
What are the common distractions that prevent people from staying present?
Yeah, distractions are definitely a big hurdle. I mean, things like phones, social media, or even just a busy mind can pull us away. But little practices like setting aside intentional quiet time, doing breathing exercises, or even just noticing when your mind wanders can help you come back to the present.
How does technology affect our ability to focus on the present?
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's kind of a double edged sword, right? On one hand, we have things like mindfulness apps, focus timers, or even simple reminders on our phones that bring us back. But at the same time, yeah, technology can be a distraction if we're not mindful about how we use it. So it's really about balance.
What are the connections between mindfulness and happiness?
Great point. So mindfulness is really about being aware of your thoughts, feelings, and actions without judgment. And gratitude is often a natural extension of that because when you're present, you notice the little things you can be thankful for. And that in turn boosts overall well being and happiness. So they kind of go hand in hand.
Uh, how can how can deep breathing help bring attention to the present
Of
moment?
course, if you ever want to dive deeper, yeah, absolutely. A really simple way is just to start with a few minutes a day. Maybe sit quietly, focus on your breathing, and notice what you're feeling in the moment. You can also keep a gratitude journal, writing down a few things you're thankful for each day. It's all about small, consistent habits.
Uh, why is why is self awareness important for mindfulness?
Yeah, that's a great question. So, self awareness is kind of like the foundation of mindfulness. When you're aware of your thoughts and emotions as they rise, you can catch yourself before you get caught up in them. It helps you stay rooted in the present rather than being swept away by autopilot or distractions.
How can practicing increase present moment?
Yeah, definitely. You can do things like setting little reminders throughout your, your day, maybe a gentle alarm or using a breathing exercise app. Even simple cues like stopping for a few deep breaths when you get in and out of your car can anchor you in the present moment and gradually build that habit.
What role does meditation play in being present?
Yeah, that's a really powerful shift. You don't have to wait for some big perfect moment. Just by being fully here, even in the small everyday moments,
How can mindful listening improve relationship?
oh, that's a really lovely benefit. When you're mindful, you're more present with other people. You actually listen, you respond with more care, and you're less reactive. So that creates this deeper sense of connection, trust, and really more meaningful interactions.
Why do people often dwell on the past or worry about the future?
Yeah, it's super common, right? Our brains naturally latch onto past mistakes or future worries, but when we practice mindfulness, we kind of create that pause so we don't get swept away by those thoughts. It's all about bringing yourself
How
back to
can
right now.
spending time in nature help people stay present?
Oh, for sure. Being in nature can be such a powerful anchor. It naturally slows you down, helps you tune into your senses, and it gives you a break from all the digital noise. So even a walk outside, just a few minutes can really ground you in the present.
What are the some simple daily habits for practicing mindfulness?
Yeah, absolutely. A few simple ones are things like starting your day with a short breathing exercise, doing a body scan before bed, maybe even just taking mindful pauses, like a minute to just notice your breathing between tasks. The key is consistency. Just a few minutes a day builds that habit.
How can we present improve productivity and focus?
Yeah, so when you're fully present, you're not getting distracted by future worries or past regrets, which means you can give your full attention to the task at hand. So you get more done in less time, and you kind of avoid that mental fatigue that comes from constant multitasking.
How can we present improve productivity and focus? Yeah. Uh, what are the
That's a great
long-term
one. So when you're
benefits
present,
of
you
living
really notice how you're
mindfully?
feeling and what you actually need. Yeah, there are some really powerful ones. Over time, it can reduce anxiety, improve your emotional regulation, even help with better sleep. It's like
How
a
can a
mental
per-
focus, and a deeper sense of well-being.
how can a person start practicing mindful or mindfulness today?
Yeah, a great way to start is just by setting aside a few minutes each day. You can do a simple breathing exercise, just notice your inhale and exhale, or even just take a mindful walk, paying attention to the sights, sounds,
How can you continue that question again?
of course. So once you've started with a few minutes a day, you can gradually build up. Maybe add a short meditation or try mindful eating where you really savor each bite.
What challenges do people face?
Yeah, that's a really good point. I mean, a lot of people struggle with restlessness. Their mind just keeps racing, or they feel impatient if it's not working right away. And sometimes it's just that constant pull of technology. So staying present is kind of a practice of gentle persistence.
Can you give me a short summary about this topic?
Sure. So being present means anchoring yourself in the current moment, fully aware of what's happening without being pulled away by past or future. It helps reduce stress, improves focus, and fosters a deeper sense of purpose and connection in everyday life.
ओके थैंक यू तो दोस्तों आज की ये थी हमारी वीडियो उम्मीद करता हूँ आपको अच्छी लगी होगी नेक्स्ट वीडियो में अल्लाह हाफिज़